Hey guys, it's me again. I'm sorry for skipping a week. I was kind of working on a separate project, but I'm back. So before we start this video, I wanted to ask you something. Recently, I've been wanting to, do live editing streams, and I wanted to know if you'd like that or enjoy it or show up. Let me know in the comment section if you are interested. I am. So let's move on to the video. So a couple of days ago, I posted this video on Instagram, got a really good feedback. Don't worry, I'm not making a tutorial on 3D part of it because there are a lot of them available on YouTube. Most of them are just copies of each other, but you can find them. But this tutorial is going to be about making that matrix type biometric scan thing, and yes, this is the final highly technical term I chose to use. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's move on to the video. So the first thing that you need to do is make a composition and choose whatever size you want. I'm going to make a 1080p composition. Now the first part of the VFX is making the matrix type background, and for that what you're going to do is in your composition go to layer, new, solid, any color is fine, and press OK. Now click on your solid, go to effects, generate cell pattern. Now you might remember this effect from our last video, and we created a polka dot sort of stuff in last video with this effect, but don't worry, this effect is really epic and we can do lots of crazy stuff with it. Go into the effects control panel, change the cell pattern type to plates and reduce the disperse amount to 0. Now press Alt and click on the little stopwatch on the evolution setting of your effect. You'll see this text pop up. Delete all of it and type in time times 100, which means that the software will change the evolution value by 100 every second. Preview the animation and you'll see something like this. Now go back to the effects control panel and change the cell pattern size to your desired value. I'm going to go with 44 for my 1080p composition. Now while still keeping your layer selected, go into effects, stylize, find edges, check the invert box. If you play the animation again, you'll see something closer to what we're aiming for. Now duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl D and rename the layer on top by pressing Enter to matte. Now go into the effects control panel of your matte layer, delete the find edges effect, and also increase the cell pattern size to around 144 for 1080p composition. Now select the bottom layer and choose Luma Matte from the track matte option. If you don't see this track matte option, click here and you'll see it. Select both of these layers, right click and click on pre-compose. Name it Matrix Precomp. Select the precomp, go into effects, color correction and choose CC toner. Choose the tritone option, change the highlight to green, change the midtones to a darker green and leave the shadows black. Now you have your green matrix. All that's left is to add a glow over it. For that, go into effects, stylize glow. These are my settings. You can use them as base and change it according to your needs. Now that we have our matrix type background ready, what we need to do is do the actual part of the effect, which is the biometric scan. And there's a really easy technique to do it. Now let's first understand the basic behind this effect. For that, we need to create a new composition. I'll make it 500 by 500 comp. In your new comp, right click and create a new shape layer. Drop down to the shape properties, click on the add button and choose path. Now in your main comp, draw a path, whatever you want it to be. Click on the add button again, choose stroke, change the stroke width to your desired value, change the line cap from butt cap to round cap, and also change the line join from middle join to round join. Now you'll see a stroke path on your screen. Next thing that you need to do is create an animation. For that, click on add again, choose trim path and animate the end % value from 0 to 100 according to the timing of your animations. If you play back the animation, you'll see where I'm going with this. If you do, it's good. If you don't, I'm going to show the steps anyways. Just keep following. Next thing that we need to do is go to Google, find an image of a fingerprint and import it in our composition. Now after you've imported it in your comp, create a new shape layer. Choose add new path and draw a path on one of the strands or lines, whatever you call it, on your fingerprint. Now after you've traced the line, add a stroke, then add a trim path animation. All you need to do is repeat the same process for all the strands or whatever you call them, and you're done. So now that you have your basic VFX ready, all you need to do is be creative with it, add your own flair and use it in a project wisely. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.